Hey guys, Todd from Allstar Airsoft here today, bringing you a video of the Allstar Airsoft retail area. Alright, to start things off, we have our far right wall here with the Suburban Assault Winners flag being first, which is where all the winners of the Suburban Assault tournament are put, just so everybody knows who won, and also bragging rights as well. Next up is the door here. This is where we post all of our announcements. Usually we put things like "What's your birthday party?" just so whenever people walk in they know who's got the birthday party here, obviously, and just any announcement we have for the week. Also, next up we have a little retail area for guns. Now we usually keep our higher tier guns here, just so that people have a clear separation of which are the higher end guns and which are the more intermediate level guns. Right now we just have a random assortment of guns up there, including the Echo one, custom by Allstar Airsoft. Now the next thing that we have up here above the door where we post our announcements is the authentic Bobcat Terran signed Nerf Axe. Now this is just obviously a relic and very special to Allstar Airsoft, and we just hang it here just so everybody knows that he is. Alright, so the next thing here with the retail area is the huge Coke machine. Now this thing has pretty much every Coke flavor you could ever want, ever in your life, as well as water and Gatorade. Just so that whenever you're thirsty and you come off the field, you come in here, pick up any Coke you want, and go back to your game. Next up is the back retail area. Now this is where we keep the bulk of our guns, as well as random pistols or small guns like the Echo 1 GAT right there. We just throw everything up here, and we usually separate these from levels of intermediate to beginner, just so if a newer player wants to, they know which guns they're kind of looking for or which guns are in the price range, and go from there. Alright, now here is our sign to tell you how much it costs to rent or play at Allstar Airsoft. Of course, these are pretty much the regular prices for all fields, so these probably aren't changed from your local field if you are not from around here. So if you're new here, go ahead and pause the video and take a picture now, but if you have played here before, you obviously know these prices, and this sign just helps make sure everybody is on the same page. Alright, so the next thing we have here is our Allstar Airsoft Custom barrel stocks. Now if you can't find a color here that you want for your gun, then I don't know what to tell you, honestly. We have every color that we want, you could ever possibly dream of. So if you do not have a barrel stock or just want a new one, this is the place to find one. Alright, so now moving on to my personal favorite area of the retail store is the snack bar. Now this is where we keep all of our snacks, all of our food, anything that you could ever want here, Slim Jims, Pop-Tarts, 2-player Pop-Tarts, all the Skittles you could ever want, M&M's, Twix, whatever. Anything that you could ever possibly dream of is here. Now next up, we keep all of our dye apparel right here, including dye head wraps in pretty much all the colors they make, various dye t-shirts, and our tactical book bag right there, including the pink one, which is pretty much perfect. Alright, so moving on to this wall over here, we have our TV, which is where we always show our live feed of the game, where the camera streams to this TV and you can watch from in here on the field. So basically, if you're sending in here and want to see what they're doing out on the field, you just look right here and you can see them. Under that is the announcements bar. That's where we show all of our announcements and just say what's coming up in the future. And of course, we have Jeff right here. He is a part of the All-Star family, just like everybody else. And he is here just making sure everybody's having fun and having a good time at Allstar Airsoft. Moving on to the next wall, this is where we keep the bulk of all of our accessories and random gear pieces, including gloves, knee pads, elbow pads, shoelaces, for those of you who need shoelaces, vertical grips, extra magazines for all the pistols we carry here, rail covers, grips, whatever you can think of, it's probably here, as well as our dyes right up there. We have, I'm pretty sure, every color of the dyes currently in stock, so if you're looking for a new dye, chances are you can find one right up there. Just to get you guys a better view of the dyes here, if you can't find the color you like here, I don't know why you're playing yourself. Also, if dye is not really your thing, we carry every single one of the HK Army paintball masks. Now these masks are becoming more popular as the day goes on, and honestly, can't really argue. they're pretty nice looking now. Alright, so right over here in the far corner of the wall, we keep all of our tactical gear like drop link holsters, tactical belts, extra magazine pouches, shotgun shell holders, any vest you could possibly dream of really, including the JPC, plate carriers, cross straws, or just basic protective vests, whatever you want. Also right there, we have to carry extra dye lenses, so if you're getting tired of your clear lens, you just pop that out, buy you a new one. Alright, so in our first cabinet here, we keep all of our necessities like BBs, green gas, silicone oil, batteries, and of course all the Allstar Airsoft patches you could ever dream of. They're all in this cabinet. And of course, this is also where we store all of our K-types in every color, as well as our Falcon suppressors, extra rails, handguards, whatever. In the next cabinet, we carry all of our pistols, gas blowback of course, and pretty much anything you want is all in here, including various WeTechs, a couple KWAs, pretty much any style you really want. There's high Kappas, M5040s, PPQs, M1911s, USPs, whatever you want, it's in there. This is also where we store our lights and lasers, as well as our red dots. So if you're looking for a new optic for your gun, it's in here. And if it gets dark on the field, this is where you can find your flashlight. Alright, and of course, in our last little section of retail, this is where we keep all of our face gear like helmets, iron faces, goggles in any color. Just low profile goggles if that's what you want. And of course, all of our extra pistols go in here, including the Elite Force 1911s, and especially the gray one right there, that one's my favorite. And this is also where we keep our Falcon non-blowback CO2 pistols. Now the only thing that can make this retail area better is the clearance box, which is where we have all of our random miscellaneous parts. As you can see in there, there's even mag-full accessories in the clearance box, so if you were looking for anything, it's probably in here, and you can find it for a really, really good price. Alright guys, so that pretty much wraps up this video of the Allstar Airsoft retail area. If you guys liked the retail area and liked this video, please leave it a like, drop it down in the comment section below if you appreciated the video and you learned something. Maybe you didn't know we had a certain thing, or maybe you just didn't know how we had it laid out. Now you know. So if you guys have any questions about the retail area, what we have in stock, whatever, just leave it down in the comment section below. I'll be sure to answer all your questions. I want to thank you guys for watching this video again. This is Tyler, signing out.